All right, so this is actually the last one we're going to try to do. This is a Mezuzah base that I've dotted with glue already, and so I'm going to start to put these small braces. I like to think of as kind of whalebone-y things. And I just picked up ones that are actually from an older project, which are the wrong size. There we go. These are the correct sized. So, with all of the glue, put them in the holes. And so there's 4 inner braces, kind of whalebone-y things. And lots of glue, which gets everywhere. Now, the trick is to then find, so this is just a piece of veneer that has been sliced with the laser cutter, like so. And the trick is to get crazy with the cheese whiz. Glue is used instead of oil to make the wood more flexible. What we're doing is just covering it with glue. This, I believe, is a kind of bamboo, which should be more flexible and should actually work, which is what I'm hoping. So I've covered the outside with glue, and then I'm going to go crazy on the inside. We're on wax paper here to try to keep ourselves from accidentally gluing the project to the paper. That's probably not even enough glue. More glue. More glue. So now the problem is my hands are messed up with glue, and I'm going to try to do a neat job of putting this on. That is always a little bit exciting. So I put the veneer in the first set of slots and start to bend around our braces. And I do it very slowly. And it cracked. Which happens every once in a while. Sometimes they just crack. I'm going to try it again. Get crazy with some glue. This is why we have extra veneers. We're using the glue as kind of a way to increase the tensile strength of the wood. So it might be okay to actually let the glue sit into the wood for a moment. That last stuff was bamboo. I don't know, I think. I don't know what this is. All right, now, what was the inside and what was the outside of this? Got to determine. I think I decided this was the inside. So we're going to try this again. Bending slowly. So slowly. And get the tabs in. Whew. All right. So now it's basically in, and all the tabs are in, and we're covered in glue, and that's just the way it is. So now I'm going to take outside braces, start putting those in. Now the glue is already starting to solidify, that first set of glue that I put in, which, because I wrecked one of the veneers, took more time than we were expecting. So the first one goes in. The glue also hides the holes, so sometimes I have to sort of search around for the holes. And then there's two caps. Caps got a little bit of extra glue. Come with me. And at this point, my hands are a mess, so it becomes really hard to do stuff without making it more of a mess. It might be if you were wearing rubber gloves and you were willing to just throw away 2 pair of rubber gloves for every one of these you did. That might work. Come out. So there. Now, while the glue is still wet, we'll try to do some basic cleanup. But the first basic cleanup that happens is you got to get this stuff off your hands as much as you can. It's tacky and gluey. Then take a little bit of scrap and just scrape off some of the more egregious stuff, and actually use it to go ahead and fill any holes that you see. So I'm just gonna get rid of some of this. There we go. Next up, we will be using the sander to take off all of the, see if you look at it, see all where the pieces have gone through. We're going to use a sander to take that all off once this is dried completely. I also want to make sure that the bands seem even. Alright, so, and also we have to deschmutz it, but we can't really deschmutz it while our hands are like this. And how am I going to turn off the camera? Huh. Oh, and you have to kind of store it up on a block so that it doesn't push any of the stuff back through. So you just take a little block of wood or something and balance it. Sort of.